meditation practice of living a great life. I know this. A meditation practice is to recognize that I'm much more than the body. There is something out there which is intelligent and which is driving my plan along with it, and so then I align with it. So then life becomes effortless.
I was suffering through a condition called bronchitis for over 25 years since my college days. And I always thought that is part of my life, hereditary, some things that are triggered by environment. From there to within 3 months, realizing that I've not had any single episode and so far not had to take any medication is a huge change. But that is possible because of meditation.
Yes, I'm trying to change myself because I had some anger issues. And then now I'm aware of it, that yes, how I need to deal with it. So that's a big leap.
So I started seeing a lot of benefits, one after another. Number one, my thyroid got better. Number two, my depression lifted. Number three, the body aches that you feel at the end of the day, your back is hurting, your neck is hurting, your legs are hurting. All of that pain went away.
Instead of taking the responsibility, I used to blame the persons. I used to blame the situations, like why everything is happening to me. Why only me? And this is because of you it had happened. This was the person I was. But now I could see the difference, started taking responsibility.
After coming into meditation, I somehow find myself to be very straightforward and approaching the situations, single-handedly and directly without any hesitation.
The meditation experience was very serene and I could feel calmness, quietness, but I didn't have any visions like that. It has given me more composure and I am able to tackle the daily situations in a better way than before.
I have not even missed a single day of meditation from that day. And all these things really gave me a great strength. All my breakdowns got a real great clarity. All my breakdowns, that was an opportunity. I converted them as opportunities. And I got a lot of clarity, a lot of conviction, a lot of doubts was there. Then doing regular meditation and continuously I started attending many other courses.
In that journey, I realized this problem, a structural problem that required a surgery, kind of calmed down, and that helped me to have better sleep. And when I'm having better sleep, I was not depressed because not having the sleep and what is this bothering, like not able to hear, getting agitated when people talking in a crowd and all of that, it made me stabilize more when that was gone, and I was being able to take care of a lot more things.
I had health challenges prior to this meditation where I was having problems sleeping, and also I used to take some pills for sleep where I didn't even know that I had a stress, anxiety and some other problems because of this thing, work pressure and all together. Later I realized that it was all it was nothing but the experience that I have chosen here.
After I got into meditation, I just, all that kind of healed up, and I just changed completely my way of thinking from the negative to positive thinking. And every scenario, every situation, every instant, just thinking with gratitude.
By the way, this month was full of stress for me because of so many things happened at my with my children. But what I felt that very first day I was very, very much disturbed. But during these 10 days, I got lot of calmness and peace in my mind and hope that everything will be okay.
I suffered from this disorder for last 4 years and was on heavy medication. Since then, in the 4th week of attending the program itself, my medication had stopped, and since then I have not taken a single pain.
Meditation makes us, more calm, and I learned to smile. I was always smiling, but now there is a reason to smile. I feel that I'm part of this universe, part of this cosmos, and people are one. And now I can feel the change in me.
At my workplace, I was more confident. I was able to do multitasking, and my communication has significantly improved.
Namaste and a very warm welcome to friends and masters joining from across the globe to day 14 of our Sankalp program. Congratulations, we've reached 2 weeks of our deep practice into meditation. And if you have joined with your families on this weekend, welcome to all of them too. Meditation is enough, everything else follows. Osho quotes. And this video is a testament to that. And I heard several sharings yesterday in the Sankalp Connection Circle as well. Everything pointing just to that. Consistent meditation practice coupled with new wisdom, awareness, and a strong belief that everything I need will happen to me at the right time and all transformation will take place. So with that, welcome all of you once again, and I welcome our dear master, Dr. Chandra sir, to take us in the rest of the session. Namaste, sir. Welcome.
Thank you, Shirisha. Fantastic. Happy morning, dear friends. This Sunday morning and great afternoon, evening for those of you still continuing in the weekend from the West. There are always two wolves in our mind, two wolves. One is angry, frustrated, feels bullied, separate. The other wolf is wanting to be peaceful, calm, compassionate, friendly. My grandfather is telling the story to a child. These two wolves are there in us. And the grandson is asking which one is winning eventually. And the grandfather says, the one that you feed is going to win. In Vedanta, there's a beautiful story about two birds sitting on a tree. One is eating below, another is observing from above, eating a fruit. Another is observing the one that is eating the fruit below. So while eating the fruit, is doing many things. If it is not what it wanted to be, happy and happy, many things, but observer is just peacefully observing from there. The two sides are there with us. Which one we feed? The observer capability is required to recognize which wolf to feed. Everything is that way. What's called awareness, and which is fundamentally becomes a lot of basis for mental wellness, mental health. Just not identifying that I am the thought, instead identifying that I am experiencing a thought. In the beginning, you're a new driver, and then somebody plays loud music. Or if you are an old driver, but then you are in a new environment and somebody suddenly plays a loud music in the car while driving, we get too irritated because you are not able to separate the loud music with your thoughts. Recognizing that it is not the music that is irritating you, it is you associating yourself with the thought, not being able to separate because you're looking to focus somewhere else. If this is also coming and you're associating. If there is an awareness to say it is not the music that is bothering you, it's not the person who played the music is bothering you, instead you not being able to manage your mind, becoming aware, having that separation, helps you to settle down, helps you to switch off that part of your mind to focus on the music, instead you start focusing on the road. That awareness is missing. So we are here, and the second week concluding, we have to recollect all that happened in this program so far, in this week. Out of the three shifts of the gift that meditation gives, one is building awareness, calming the mind and developing to build awareness. A beginning of change. Somebody feels the power to change. It requires awareness. Someone says your thoughts create reality. Come on, just don't give me all this stuff. Because there's no awareness. You're not ready to listen, not ready to receive. There's awareness to say, wait a minute. Let me see if there is something new here. Then you would stop, you pause. Awareness is fundamental to calming the mind. As the calm the mind, awareness starts building, is beginning to shift. But the first gift of meditation, calming and building awareness. The second gift, which we will go through for the next 2 weeks, now we were emphasizing the whole week about this calming the mind, the benefits of it we receive through that. Physical health, stress relief, youthfulness, longevity. Because the mind is calm, body is great. Those telomeres are staying same or increasing in size but not decreasing, and so then cell duplication is happening. So youthfulness, longevity is there. That cortisol is no longer interfering into the body functioning. So then skin becoming more and more, at least not disintegrating quickly than what it should be. Oxidation stress reduces. Cells become more stable, and so then cell death is not accelerating due to this destabilization. Instead, meditation acts as an oxidation agent. Many things. Those fountain of youth chemical produced in pituitary gland. So many things different that happen, which cause us to, basically all of them happening because body is functioning as natural basal authorities. So you have to stop interfering into it by calming. Most of the thoughts that we have, thousands and thousands, are negative and useless and unwanted. And so then meditation is bringing all of them down and down and down. And so the neuroscience principle that thoughts that you don't use, the memory slowly disappears. The principle is use it or lose it. If you don't use them, you lose them, which is good. Unwanted memories, unwanted thoughts, we can lose them. With awareness, we stop fighting those memories, and so then slowly they resolve and they disappear. So in due course and gradually, we start becoming very calm. What is there during meditation slowly starts percolating for the rest of the day. That's called mindfulness. Meditation develops mindfulness. We haven't discussed about mindfulness. We'll come to it. Fundamental difference between meditation and mindfulness, many generally confuse with. I practice a lot of music. That's my meditation. That's not your meditation. That's mindfulness. You're being best at music practice, learning music, but that's mindfulness. Meditation is fundamentally to clear our mind, empty the mind, and so then first thing, calming to awareness. Second thing, transformation is going to be the basis, and transformation happens through knowledge. Gautam Buddha said, right views and right intentions will follow. So what are these right views? Right understanding of life. We'll start talking about it on the next 2 weeks. How do things manifest? What does it mean to connect to people better? Science called it emotional intelligence, but then meditation builds all of it. So they said health comes, stress relief is there, stress elimination is there, health comes, youthful longevity comes, mental health comes. That old story, which one are you feeding? If you have awareness, you stop feeding the one that is frustrated, anger, guilt. All of them you stop feeding. With awareness, because everybody wants to connect, everybody wants to be friendly, everybody wants to do something good. That's the inner state, that's natural state. And so if you have awareness, you stop feeding the one that you feel people are exploiting you, the people are doing this to you, that to you, or you're not good. All that, stop feeding that. Instead, you start feeding what you fundamentally feel from inside. And so then naturally, dear friends, that wolf that is compassionate grows. What we see, what we hear, what we speak, what we think is what we become. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. And then, of course, we can derive from quantum physics consideration that observation brings possibilities into matter. And so the more you feed something, the more you become of it. The more you feed a thought that, okay, now because of me, people have gone worse, and so then I'm punishable, I'm just this, I'm just that, and I carry that guilt. Then you continue to create more of a guilt feeling by experiencing similar events and experiences. Now, this is a bigger concept. We will come to it in the next 2 weeks. How our thoughts create reality. But many of us already live with an understanding that thoughts create reality. That shift will happen. The transformation will happen. That my thought, my speech, my feeling and emotion is causing me to experience same reality again and again. The story is indicating that whatever you feed, you become. Gautam Buddha said, I served the good part of me, the compassion. I served that, and so then I served, and then I became very connected to many people. I served the compassion part of me. With meditation, I dropped all the things that are unwanted, that are not me. That's what he said. I didn't gain anything, I lost everything that is not me. That's what he said. We've heard this. That's not me. I'm not anger, I lost it. I'm not guilt, I lost it. I'm not frustration, I lost it. I'm not separation, I lost it. All of them slowly disappeared. How? Because awareness. You have an awareness to know where to feed, what not to feed. So the other thing, dear friends, that we learned in this week is this fundamental core concept of science of interconnectedness from quantum physics, that we're all very interconnected. Quantum physics is saying that fundamentally everything deep inside, if you look inside of every atom, it's all subatomic particles are there, but then those particles are fundamentally waves, not their energy, that matter. And then between the particles, all that exists is emptiness. And so they found 99.9999%. That's how there the entire universe is all empty and fundamentally energy. The tiny matter is still, again, is energy. Electrons and neutrons are energy oscillating and becoming particles, and then going back to matter, and then going back to energy and matter. So from quantum physics perspective, everything out there is emptiness and energy. And it is all interconnected as a single big field of energy. So our body, while it appears to be strong matter, we can derive something to say that there's deep inside with energy, and energy are all one and connected. This meditation is helping us to start connecting to that field of connection, that is connecting to that field. The other property of the field is infinitely possible. It's an infinitely possibility field. That means any number of experiences, possibilities and experience. So any number of experiences are there. How many ways you can go from India to US? There are so many ways. If you go and search and say, okay, make my trip or an Expedia, then you get 1,000 ways. That is just one only airlines. You start connecting many things, you get so many ways. So is the case with the infinite field of possibilities. How many ways your business can get acquired, it can grow. you can get promotion. Somebody, colleague leaves, you get a promotion. New opportunity created, you get a promotion. They are acquiring companies, you get a promotion. Suddenly, your company says Disney is going away somewhere, you get a promotion potential. There's so many ways you get promotion. They call field of infinite possibilities. We think linear one way. Many struggle now, job opportunities. You need one job that can come from many ways if you are open about it, if you are persistent, if you have clarity of why you need the job. Then one job out of infinite possibilities can happen. Not knowing, we feel, oh, market is tough, that's why I can't have a job. Oh, I don't have the skills, I can't have a job. The self-perpetuating a reality by saying what is not possible, and so that continues to create for you. Our meditation builds that awareness to not feed that thought, instead feed the thought of you wanting to have a job, and slowly that grows. And it comes. We got to try. Ten years ago, people used to come to me for a job. Then I say, okay, give me a resume, I'll forward it. 10, 15 years ago. Because that's all I was focused. Since I'm a CEO and then working, come connections, and then people reach out and do. But now I say that's not my core strength. I say, I'll forward you a link for manifestation workshop. Go through it. Why one job? Get next thing, next thing, next thing. Through your manifestation abilities, which is found in meditation. So we understood the other thing that quantum physics is telling, if you can study quantum physics a little bit, that we're all energy interconnected deep inside. And there are infinite possibilities out there. Any possibility can happen, waiting to happen through observation. And so this interconnected field of oneness, which is what meditation starts, and this interconnected field is very intelligent, is where we were trying to understand. If all that exists is the field, and then everything that we are, you, me, and then all that matter, is all within that, and it came from that, then it's got to be very intelligent. It can't be just random. So we're trying to understand the concept that if there are cells in the body, trillions are coming together, beautifully operating, who defined that intelligence? We don't even know that there is how they're functioning, but something defined. It's not theory of random. Theory of randomness tells. Greg Braden in his book writes about it. There is a probability beyond which theory of randomness cannot work. And so this human body, impossible to be randomly created to this greatest synchronous capability it has for them to come together coherently, billions of cells doing trillions of operations. It's not possible randomly to get created, some intelligence. Billions and billions of sacral bodies beautifully rotating around each other, not crashing into each other. Sacral body means the planets, stars, moon, many, many things out there. They don't crash into each other. We've not seen it. But then what intelligence? There's some intelligence which is pervading there, which is bringing them all together in an order. We know that there's an order in the universe. So when you put this together, that intelligence that is out there, the whole field, the existence must be intelligent. So can we tap into it? Meditation is helping us to tap into the intelligence. So this is the concept we try to bring in. How do we know all this? Then we have to start experimenting with meditation. That intelligence is called inner guidance. Awareness is conscious. It's called consciousness. It's called God stuff, soul stuff. I simply call them quantum field of energy. There is a matter, you transcend matter, you become energy. So this meditation, transcending matter to become energy, something beautiful happening by being that field, in that field. We'll understand more of it as we go along this program. So these are some of the concepts we understood this week. That this calming builds health, physical, mental health. Emotional health comes. We haven't even touched that at all. We will come to it. How our emotions are regulated beautifully through meditation. Some of those will come in. There's much to it. As for today, let's go into meditation. Those of you who come with families, neighbors, youngsters, this meditation is building that confidence and then courage. A lot of times we lose courage, we lose confidence. People are not validating our ideas, they're not accepting our ideas. And so then we are disappointed. It happens to any youngsters who are just joining organizations. If the organization shuts off your idea, you withdraw. You say, hey, try 2 times, and guys are not encouraging. So let me not bother about giving my views and suggestions. Same thing happens in home place. In school, teachers don't encourage, or the parents don't encourage. Parents few think that they already know. And so you feel disappointed, so we slowly withdraw. Then people say, why are you not participating? What's the point? So withdraw, lose confidence. But this meditation connects you back again to say, what is my original thinking? And it'll make you back to live your life with courageously, express beautifully. Being calmer will, of course, bring a lot of confidence to listen, to focus, attention, ability to learn, read, so many things that will happen automatically. If that is a challenge at academics, challenge at learning. And so youngsters tremendously benefit with number one, increased learning capabilities, 2, developing confidence, and 3, living to your passions, expressing your passions and being able to manifest what you so desire through increased power of intention, which will be a beautiful topic for later this week under the concept of manifestations. So let's go into this practice. And this practice is very, very simple. Observing our normal natural breath. So Sunday, so we'll sit down and do about 30, 40 minutes of meditation. Now, those of you new, you can just do it for 10, 15 minutes, whatever. If you'd like to leave, no problem, leave. There's no problem to halfway through stop where you can't or where you want to, and then you can stop and then leave, no problem. This meditation has 0 restrictions whatsoever. You can come in, close your eyes, observe the breath, and mind starts becoming calmer. Stay there for some time, practice it again and again. Again, thoughts come, go back to the breath. And practice for 10 minutes. Okay, fine. Today, 10 minutes, good. 20 minutes, do good. Sunday, I've got 1 hour, do 1 hour. No, I'm on vacation. I want to do 5 hours, do 5 hours. The more you do, the more you are with that intelligent field. And so then the more you receive from it. Summer holidays, people go to spend time with the grandparents. The more time you spend with the grandparents, you'll come back with a rich set of stories. Less time, less stories. More time, more stories. Simple, isn't it? You go to a conference, business conference. The long time you spend with a leader, you get more wisdom. You get a 4-hour workshop, more wisdom. 30-minute talk, less wisdom. The longer you stay in the field of intelligence, the more you receive. So, no limit to how much meditation you do. So let's start this process today. And so the process is to observe the breath, to empty the mind and be calmer, stay there. And after some time, then we will bring up that intention. And if you are a first timer, also have an intention to manifest. You like to have a job. You like to land that admission. Whatever, you like to just bring peace of mind to you, calmness. And you want to read something to get clarity. Whatever that is, imagine that affirming that intention is happening to you. And then if the intention came true, you got the clarity, read books, then what happens to you? You're going and sharing about it with your friends. You feel Yahoo moment, you got the clarity what to do. You feel you have the solution to go and then give to your clients or your colleagues. So you imagine that new experience is happening to you. That's called visualization, energizing your intention. Okay, if you do that for some time, then we express gratitude, we end our meditation. Right, friends? So relax yourself. For those of you first timers, the process is, where did it go? The process, let me put up the slide of the process, is simple. Observing our natural breath with our eyes closed. As you see in the picture, that's the process. The posture. Sitting comfortably, crossing your feet Fingers into fingers, hands in your lap, closing your eyes. Remove the spectacles or glasses if you're wearing, and then attention on your nose and observe the breath on the nose, anywhere in the nose, the breath that is going in and coming out, that invisible breath, but you know it is there. I want you to, with your eyes closed, observe that breath going in and coming out, your natural breath. Don't manipulate the breath. Observe the natural breath. And observe the natural breath, you're already allowing something that's happening to you. And so the only thought you have is to be with the breath. Breath being invisible, slowly, slowly lose track of that thought of observing the breath. You are into empty states in due course. You are in the calmer states in due course. And you observe the breath, thoughts start coming down and slowly, slowly go into emptiness or calmness. And then suddenly thoughts come again. And so then your attention wanders to thought. When you recognize you are in thought, come back to the breath again, start the process called breath meditation. This is where we spend maximum time. Relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Relax your body. Dear friends, dear masters, with your glasses removed, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, resting your attention on your nose. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your mind is becoming empty. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience calmness, emptiness. When you observe your breath, your mind is becoming calmer, emptier. Your thoughts are becoming lesser and lesser. It is natural to have thought. If you notice you are in thought, gently go back to observing your breath. When you observe the breath, our thoughts become lesser, mind settles, becomes calmer. Like that muddy, disturbed water becomes clearer as the mud settles in due course. Observe the breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Just be with that natural breath. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience that greater calmness inside of you. That endless emptiness, blackness all around you. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. The quantum field of infinite intelligence, of limitless possibilities. The longer you are in this field of calmness, emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more clearer you become. The more possibilities you draw into your life. Become aware of that emptiness, that calmness. Inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into this field of no body, of no thing. Everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. The more you stay connected to this field of emptiness, of blackness, the more you tune in to newer experiences, miraculous events, and draw them into your life, the more open you become to the possibilities. Stay aware of that calmness. Create a depth of that emptiness. That's energy. If you notice thought, go back to observing your breath and slowly go into that emptiness. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness inside of you, all around you. This is your divine self. That higher mind of intelligence, of connection. The longer you lose yourself to this nothingness, the more connected you become, the more you embrace the everythingness. The more you perceive possibility, and the more courage you have to act on those possibilities. Friends, at this time, let's energize our intention. It is a great opportunity to dream and imagine of a great future as we are connected to this field of possibilities in absolute calmness, clearer of thought. Come on, dear friends. I would like you to affirm your intention, whatever that may be, that you wish to experience. Our meditation makes our intentions clearer and clearer as days go by. At this time, I want you to affirm those intentions with excitement with a belief in the process that whatever you intend, whatever you think clearly, feel greatly, is becoming true into your reality. Come on, dear friends, as you affirm your intentions, I would like you to imagine and dream of the future experiences brought into your life by these intentions that have come true for you. Friends, your intentions have come true. So what choices are you making in this new future? I want you to feel, I want you to dream like a child, dear friends. Let your imagination flow, feeling that future, experiencing that emotion in every cell of your body, dear friends. Come on, dear friends, where are you in this new future? Who is around you? What are you doing with all that abundance of wealth, success, relationships, energy, wisdom, whatever that may be, dear friends? I want you to feel, I want you to dream of living that future with heightened emotion, dear friends. Feel it. Come on, dear friends, dream more. You're energizing those intentions. You're visualizing, dreaming of the future brought into your life as your intentions became true. Feel it. Remember, you are the architect of your life. With your free will and freedom to choose out of the infinite possibilities. Believe in it. Your meditation strengthens your openness to possibilities. Feel, dear friends, your meditation allows those possibilities to come into your life. Whatever you emotionally embrace manifests into your physicality at the right time and place. Come on, friends. Feel excited about the future. Live it, dear friend. Love that future. Experience that emotion of gratitude, the joy of helping, the confidence to take this decision, the kindness acts that you do, that new body, that new life that you are living, dear friends. Feel who is benefiting from you in this future. Enjoy it, dear friends. that peace, that calmness, that tranquility, that time in nature, that liberation that you're seeking. Feel it, whatever it means to you. Relax, dear friends. Relax. You attended to the intentions once again, energizing the cause. Your feeling are far richer, higher in energy in intensifying those intentions. You embrace those possibilities with heightened emotion in this meditation. Let it go. Surrender the future. Relax. Be certain that future unfolds for you in a way that you least expect and imagine. Be patient and express gratitude for this great new future that you're intending. Gratitude means the events have already happened. Give thanks to your parents, teachers, mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues, everyone in your life, dear friends. All experiences are sacrifices from someone or something. Your gratitude to this grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals, the planets, stars, Mother Earth, sun and the moon. Be grateful to the technology, the system, the company, the government that support our life in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe for helping us create a new future, experience this future, experience this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. recollecting your experiences from the session. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. We went a little longer. Pat you back. More than 50 minutes of meditation today. Normally in this program, we're doing longer meditations on Sundays. So this process we did, when we add another lie down, another process called lying down segment, it becomes a lot more deeper. See if we can stretch to do that next week. So it becomes an hour of meditation. We can start and then do it. But wonderful to be in this. Someone says today's meditation is experiencing in lesser time, even though we did up to 50 minutes. Yes, didn't feel the time. Another one is saying, so blissful. So, okay, dear friends, two weeks is a good enough time. I would like us to assess ourselves. 3 things that could happen by now. And I could think of them and then come back tomorrow. What all that is happening to you? 1, that calmness that you experience every day. 2, when events of agitation, moments that you don't like are happening, is there some kind of awareness that is there telling you, hey, wait, calmer, it is okay. Do you notice that awareness? Do you notice about to react, about to become angry? Do you notice it? It's called awareness building. Do you notice some improvements in your sleep? Are you sleeping a little better? A little deeper? Earlier, you were taking 1 hour to sleep. Now you're taking less time to actually go into sleep. Do you notice it? Do you notice some kind of health improvement? Something is telling you that you're healing. Some pains are there, no longer there, or something that is saying you that it is healing for you. Do you notice general positivity? Positivity means you're feeding a different wolf now. You're not feeding that wolf of frustration and anger and separation. You're feeding something else because that's where you start building your attention to. Many other ways that you could, within these 2 weeks, I would like you to journal today. Journal generally what's happening to you. It's a great way to start noticing that difference. And it's a great way to build that neural connections around the benefit of meditation, which strengthens your interest to be in meditation just by journaling. We have given already 20 hours or so, and so you can take another 5-10 minutes to journal to strengthen all the 20 hours benefit further. It's fascinating neuroscience. A small pointer or index will help you to recollect all the memory of everything. Now you're slowly building a meditation brain, accepted not through this program. A cooking brain, if you learned a dish, then you do it a couple of times, you form a small cooking brain of how to make the dish. Singing brain. So now you're developing a meditation brain, a set of circuits that are getting implanted and slowly and slowly. And so as you journal, as you repeat, as you share, then you're making it stronger in your brain that stays for you. That's what we want. We want it to be very useful. Even if you couldn't practice, at least the brain that stays, the part of the brain that is remembering the meditation process, like your driving skills, stay permanently, so that then anytime you can access it. And so then for that, we want to do all the right things by doing journaling as a very important aspect. And you shared, you brought your neighbors if you did. So congratulations for doing something beautiful and giving that meditation to them. So thank you all, dear friends. Yes, Shirish, and announcements. And then here is the thing. I talked earlier about long meditations, and I have in front of me beautifully here set of masters who meditated 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day, not one day, for 7 days. And so some of them have gone through some experiences and they're going to share how they feel, how beyond they are. It's like climbing Mount Everest. That's the victory you feel, isn't it? Sitting 5 minutes is so difficult. Now, sitting 10 hours a day and continuous for 7 days. So I do have the masters you're going to share after formal conclusion. But I want to see that yesterday night, we ended the 7-day retreat. We call this intense meditation retreat, and we do this time to time. And this time, of course, we plugged in with Vyasa, S. Vyasa, Dr. H.R. Nagendraji, to do some research around it, and all of it will come. What happens to brain and body, to personality when you meditate for a long time? That's the essence of this retreat. And so we'll listen to them. And before I lose some of you, so tomorrow, if transformation is the second tower of meditation or the second gift of meditation, what is the right views that Gautam Buddha talked about? The right views that one must have. Suffering is due to ignorance, and ignorance is removed when you come to the middle path. First facet of the middle path is right views. And so what are the right views? We start understanding starting tomorrow, right? We'll come back with a fresh week and fresh concepts. So yes, Sirisha.
Yes, sir. Since you were mentioning about the longer meditations, and our participants seem to enjoy that as well. So, masters, you all have an opportunity to do longer meditations also. Very shortly, there will be intensive meditation, Akhanda Dhyan, through our Amrit 5-day program. It's from September 28th to October 2nd, but it will be from 4 to 7:30 a.m. IST. So almost 3 hours of meditation. While we still have some time to get there, I think we can set our intentions and prepare ourselves to participate in this longer meditations as well. We will share further details in your support circles. Thank you all. Thank you, sir, for this beautiful day today.
Wonderful. So let me have Madam please come here. Pardeep, you also come. Yes. Let's see if come close, madam. Okay, so we do see. Great. There are some questions I'll answer, but first let me start with, one may be thinking doing meditation for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but here this master is jumped into meditation with just beginner came in and she practiced 10 hours every day. First day was 3.5 hours, and afterwards every day, consistently 10 hours, and one day even more. Let's listen to her determination, resolution, what it did to her. Madam, please introduce your name, where you're from, and then start.
Namaste. I'm Jyoti. I came from Hyderabad and I came to SVASA for my health reasons. And then I heard about this upcoming program that about intense meditation. I don't know about intense meditation retreat. I only heard about meditation, where I was from a long time keen on learning authentic meditation process. And when Guruji from SVASA announced that a team is coming to make you learn meditation or do meditation, be part of it, you will definitely benefit. And then I wasn't sure how deep, how intensive this meditation process is. I was skeptical whether I can benefit or whether I can be eligible to be part. They spoke to Guruji or Master Chandra Garu that as long as I'm able to sit through and sincerely put your effort, you should be able to make it, ma'am. No experience is needed, but you should be able to sit through is what is mandatory or must. Otherwise, you don't really be experiencing or taking part. But then I was not sure, but with the meditation guidance and the way Chandra Garu took the hours of meditation so smoothly, I got involved or I got into this magical world of meditation to have a divine and blissful and amazing transformation or experience. I won't say transformation at this point, but I see myself that I am going to be a transformed person, an elevated personality to do so many better things, keeping all my pain, stress, or difficulty in managing pain in mind or body or whatever. This process made me understand that yes, every day we sleep, we rejuvenate our body. Sometimes we feel we cannot. I did not feel like sleeping. I did not rested. I don't know what is happening. I slept all through. But nowadays we have eye watches to make the measurements. But then after this meditation of this many hours sitting without moving, also feeling so energetic, not just the body, even the mind. So calm, so peaceful, so rejuvenated, so pleasant, so clear. And I don't know if it happens, you have to do immense meditation or a daily practice, what we are doing in Sankalp program, starting with 15 minutes, increasing to 1 hour by second week, is a process that they are really helping the community to learn through. And I'm so happy to be part. That intense meditation program, they are going gradually, but with a divine blessing and a divine calling, I was able to be part and I was able to experience. And thank you for letting me to be part of this program, Chandra Garu. And I really appreciate the entire team for supporting. And I look forward to make this movement going everywhere. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Awesome. Wonderful. That's all you need. I feel that I'm going to be a great person, contributing. That feeling, that transformation, that's transformation. Yes, sir.
So my name is Pradeep Batra. I'm from Nasik. In fact, I once did the last AMR, which is basically Advanced Meditation Retreat. So decided to join the Intensive Meditation Retreat, where 10 hours of meditation per day. So what actually inspired me to do it is that we have a Chandra sir, who has traversed through, I will say, not only the outer geographies but the inner geographies so well. So he articulates this program so beautifully, and it has been designed by Buddha CEO in such a beautiful way. Be in silence, to sit for long hours of meditation, to be basically less intake of food, and the way it affects your body, mind, spirit, everything. It's so wonderful. So what I have learned from this is basically meditation gives you magic and miracles. If we really want to experience, I think this is the forum. This is the forum. So I have went through most of the modalities which in the spiritual world you find it. But meditation is one thing which you can traverse through your inner life so well. It can really give you a profound experience. And I'm really indebted and thankful to the Buddha CEO team for organizing this
So what
beautiful
happened?
event.
What happened in this program for you?
So for me, in fact, two or three things happened beautifully. Many things happened. In fact, not two or three things I will say, but two things I will like to prescribe. That like to say. One was I could go into my past life. Normally for a past life regression, you have to go into the field and you have to set a boundary, set a place to go through the whole thing. But in with the sitting in 6 hour meditation, so you could easily go through that field and look for your past life also. So that's a beautiful tool, a beautiful, meditation could take you to this level. I had not thought through. Number one. Number two was that I was, we were in Bali, which is a word purification center, and we met a priest there. So who was a driver to us also. And he very categorically told us that if you want enlightenment or you want to be into spirituality, you should be able to see your face. So which, and me and my wife were discussing that last 25 years, we have done so many modalities. We have gone through, traveled across the globe. We have traveled across the India, all spiritual places you name, we have been through. So we were never able to do this, see our faces on with eyes closed. And with this experience of 10 hours meditation per day, I was able to see my face very, very clearly, very, very profoundly. And uh, so it was a magic. Tears were flowing, and I would not have thought through. And those 3 days, basically, when those tears were flowing, and I was able to see my face in this thing. So I could. So this is an experience which is so magical. You find sometimes difficult to find words to describe it. But what I can say is immense gratitude to Chandra sir and the Buddhos team for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay. Those are profound. Seeing past and future, we have to get to understand there's so much science here in this whole science of meditation, to science of spiritual science, we call it. In any case, some of the books that we gave will help us to open up to these infinite possibilities. That's what happens. When you start opening up to the possibilities, then many things start coming to us. And what is all it for? If that thing helps him, the past that he saw, helps him to relieve certain pain, or gives better hope, newer hope, or gives direction to this is how you go. If an organization, suppose you join as a leader, and then it goes through a lot of financial downhill. Now, if you know what happened 3 years ago and reason for the downhill, then you'll go and fix it. Basically, go to the root cause to fix it. But everybody wants to go to the root cause. Looking into this meditation helps you to look in to resolve the root cause. So then permanently you're able to fix so that you have the right steps to take forward. That's the whole idea of what it means to look into the moments of past or present or future. Thank you, Pardeepji. Thank you, Jyoti Madam. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. So I have another youngster. I would like Saravanan to come. who also came 6 months into meditation. He says, then he came, he had some urge, and so came here. Yes, say a few words. What it did to you?
Yes, sir. So I'm Saravana Kumar. So I'm basically from Salem. So I was practicing meditation for last Anapanasati for last 6 to 7 months. So I just want to push myself and see what happens when we go for longer hours of meditation. So that is the reason that motivated me to join this IMR program. So initial for 1 or 2 days, it was completely thoughts and mind was very disorganized. And moving forward, so I generally became calmer, and I also used to think a lot. So some unnecessary think a lot about unnecessary things. So those things has become gradually reduced, and even when my even when I'm not in a meditative state also, so I can observe my breath and uh, wipe out all the unnecessary thoughts that comes to me and just focus on the purpose that we have made. So all these things I could able to observe, and during meditation the calm blissful state that uh, I have experiences that was really nice. So yes, sir.
You got some clarity?
Yes.
Anything?
Yes, sir. So initially, I used to think a lot, some unwanted thoughts and everything, and I just keep goals without any intentions, just for the sake of others are doing, so that I should also do. But after meditation, I just got the clarity that what one should do and how one should uh, have his goals and lead the life. All those things I got to know.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon. So it's for young people as well. How old are you?
25, sir.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer.
Software engineer. Software people. I don't like them because I'm a software guy. Okay, anyway, wonderful. Please go. Yes, friends. I see a question that while observing the breath, can we focus on chest or abdomen region instead of a point on the nose? The guidance is a point on the nose. The guidance is observe on the nose. Not even just the nose. Eventually, you have to get here to the middle of the eyebrows. There is the point where the breath, until here you feel. As it goes in, you feel. Of course, you feel from here all the way, but then as it goes in, you feel. Now, beyond that, you don't. So it disappears. In and out. When you start observing here, it becomes very subtle. So the ideal point to observe is in the middle of the eyebrows. But then for the beginners, I just said observe anywhere. And so you want to be observing the nose so that you can get to middle of the eyebrows at some point, but rather than observing elsewhere. Okay. Make it to be, and there is other connections to this being here, is directly in the field of, in spiritual science, something called Ajna Chakra, third eye center. So that's where it is overlaps, and so observing has some effect. So I would suggest observe on the nose, not anywhere else. Okay. Where do these retreats happen? They happen in different places. Just watch out for, once you're part of the support circle and with us, your website, regularly information is coming with different programs and flyers. If you go, there is enough stuff there. And so we do these programs sometimes in US when I travel, and then definitely in Bangalore, Pyramid Valley International, a lot of physical in residential programs happening. Pyramid Valley International, sometimes in Rishikesh, and a few other places here and there. Okay, so while our spiritual warriors here, Buddhasi warriors are here, and they too have gone through this program. And I'm not going to batch them and say, okay, just share it in 1 minute. They're going to come back and then share in leisure in the next 4 weeks of what they felt. I want them to share a little more in detail of what they felt in this program. Okay, so definitely Reshma Kaushik here, say something. I don't know that you stood here. How are you feeling after 7 days Winters retreat?
Amazing. Uh, First, I thought I will not be able to do it, but feeling is so amazing. Doing long meditations and interacting with people, I felt like I got a lot of messages in meditation and interacting with people. Everyone was giving some sort of message for me. I'm carrying all those things, and I'm looking forward. I feel I'm a different person now altogether after this just 7 days of intense practice. Uh, I feel I've become a little more courageous. I just want to share one thing. So actually, we came here for as part of research. So when I just came, physically, mentally, emotionally, I was down. I didn't want to participate in IMR itself, but they put me in research. I was like so reluctant to accept that. But still, I went through some test, which was aura test and chakras and everything. So everything was low, disaligned. 68% of chakra alignment was there for me. So they were very curious to see my alignment now, and they called me today morning. It's not part of research, but we just want to see how your thing is now after meditation. So when we went now, 92% alignment was there. And so many energy cuts was there in my aura. Now it is like complete circle was there. They were like, wow. They were so astonished. So I think our intention matters a lot. That day when I was taking test, I was not ready. Everyone completed their test in one go, but mine 3 times it didn't work. Fourth time they have to keep it for charging. They asked me to come after 1 hour because I was very hesitant to go and do the test first. So I was not accepting it. So I feel our intentions are more important. Today I was like, because in meditation it was telling for me to be more courageous and trust that consciousness is flowing through me. So today when they called also, I thought, okay, fine, let me go and do. That was I was in full acceptance. First of all, I just went at one go, everything was done. So
So fully aligned chakras. Okay, wonderful. Yes, Aruna madam,
Yes.
if you are going to come back and share, just give a brief message.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling? That's my question to you.
Yes. So first of all, namaste everyone, and I'm so grateful to be part of this IMR. And so I just with 2 hours of meditation I used to do, but I wanted this, so somehow I felt I have to go and attend this, and I'm here. So after coming here, that my energy levels are very high, and I've got profound experiences happened here, and more energetic, and I'm feeling abundant. That is a profound experience. That's what some lot of energy experiences I got. I could see masters, and then I got many answers for my queries, what I wanted to. So I mean, just only I can say thank you. Grateful.
Sirisha, you have a lot of stories to discuss with your mom.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm waiting, excited.
Normally, mom send children. Here, this child sends her mom. How beautiful is it? This Master Sirisha encourages a mom to go. Mom and daughter are competing. Okay, I will go, I will go. And then one says, okay, you go. Beautiful. Okay. So wonderful, dear friends. It's always a pleasure. So, but definitely they'll come back and share during the next 4 weeks. Then we have more masters who have gone through this. And we listen to them. It's full of inspiration. It's full of possibilities. When she said, I connected to some masters, what is that master? We think master means I have to physically go to a pyramid valley, to a Rishikesh, an ashram, somebody. Can I connect to them in my field? Why not? That's a possibility. Everything is based on an understanding that we have, because all things come based on how you think and feel about it. So we have to increase our understanding. So that's why we call it a field. Every experience fills us with inspiration, fills us with more expanded possibilities, and expands our knowledge. And so then we must carefully listen to them. It's part of a practice. We mentioned this before. Part of the practice is to listen to others' experiences, not plug off that it's not mine. Okay, so last question I'll take there. After the session, I feel very sleepy. That takes away an hour of my time. How can I help it? No, just go through it. Meditation process is making you go into a sleepy state. That means it requires your body to sleep and rest more. So you must take the time. Must be someone just trying to, either if you're avoiding sleep or whatever, that too much stress is not giving you adequate sleep, and so then it's preparing you to go into the sleep, and so you must figure out a way to go and then reap the benefit of it asking you to sleep. So it's not a challenge, it is asking you to rest more, and so do that. So if you're waking up at 6 now, in this case, maybe you can try practicing this meditation in the night time. But in any case, just go through a little bit. If you can't sleep because you have work to do after this, then just go through it, and it'll shift. The sleep requirement will shift to some other part of the day, maybe like a night time, so you'll sleep better. Okay. But if there is a possibility of you spending a little longer to sleep for some time, then do that. Extra half an hour, 1 hour, you keep for yourself, clear the calendar, and it'll beautifully support you in rejuvenating your body. Okay. Right. Why do we need to cross the ankles? It's okay. I mean, these are small processes. Just do that. They form energy circuit, ankle crossing and fingers crossing, or fingers into fingers. Those are in the beginning to remove the restlessness where hands and legs move. You lock them, and then they form an energy circuit, spiritually speaking. So it helps a lot. Okay. Right, friends. We'll conclude here. And there was a question somebody said who wrote in the Q&A that what can I do if we get negative thoughts spontaneously? Do they cause us a negativity? If we accept them, how can we reduce them, negative thoughts? This meditation process. This will slowly and surely over a period of time reduce. Okay, 90% will come down pretty quickly. 10% will take some time for some people. There's no linear scale for anything for here. But it gradually reduces. So don't worry about negative thoughts. You're only getting better than where you were 10 days before. You can't just stop them suddenly. You're aware of them now, which means you will have a great opportunity to change them. Okay. So people who come into meditation now start noticing thoughts and they feel, oh my God, I've got so much negative thought. But you are like that anyway. But with meditation now you have lesser thought, but you are aware of those remaining thought. They will all slowly go away. So you're always in a better position than where you were 2 weeks before. You're not having more. You're just becoming aware of what is already there. Remember this. And it's only getting better. Just continue to practice. If I had to give you 20 other techniques, then you can't follow any of them. That's why we are here in the first place with meditation. The most simplest technique. This simple technique is sufficient to bring down all the negativity, because the fundamental requirement is awareness that builds plenty with meditation. Right? Okay. What? Keep showing more and more questions. What is it? Okay.
to end.
I don't know what that is. Okay, friends. Thank you all and see you tomorrow again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you all, masters.
All is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe. All is well,
Bye,
all
everyone.
is
Yes.
well, I can rest, I am
See you again
safe.
tomorrow.
All is well.